Tonight, intelligence agencies from Washington to Seoul are closely watching this facility, North Korea's top-secret satellite launching station at Tongchang-ri. A U.S. official tells CNN, in recent days, satellite imagery has revealed personnel, equipment for rockets, and fuel being moved into the compound. The place is so secret, parts are delivered via underground rail lines.
They understand that they're being watched 24/7 by satellites from many countries. So they have invested in underground facilities to conceal their missiles.
A launch could be imminent. North Korea will likely say it's launching a satellite into space. But U.S. officials and analysts believe the regime has an ulterior motive.
What could the more dangerous possibility be?
When North Korea says they're launching a satellite, that's significant and important and a potentially dangerous capability. But even more dangerous, North Korea is testing a missile, perfecting a missile that could launch a warhead against the United States or other countries.
Analysts say Kim Jong-un's missile testing is a major threat because his regime's already thought to have made progress toward miniaturizing a nuclear warhead to fit on a missile which could strike targets in Asia, possibly even Hawaii or Seattle. It's not clear if those missiles have been sufficiently tested to be effective, but the fact that Kim and his scientists are working feverishly toward that even has Kim's troubled allies in Beijing worried tonight.
China is closely watching the current situation and is seriously concerned about these developments.
The Chinese are already furious with Kim Jong-un for conducting North Korea's fourth nuclear bomb test earlier this month. It's part of a steep downswing in this relationship since the young dictator took power. Experts say Chinese President Xi Jinping and his aides have never liked Kim.
Cult of personality around this family dynasty in North Korea with utter derision. So they don't like the North Koreans. And one of the prime interlocutors between China and North Korea was Jang Sung-tak, Kim Jong-un's uncle, who he publicly had executed, which also caused ill will among some Chinese.
But analysts say as angry as China is with Kim, they'll only want to punish him so much. They say what China fears most is a collapse of Kim's regime that would lead to instability at China's border and possibly millions of North Korean refugees streaming into China. Wolf, they are constantly worried about that.
I know they are. Brian, on the preparations at that rocket launch site in North Korea, what are the other concerns you're hearing about tonight?
Well, that Group 38 North, which monitors satellite images from North Korea, says the pictures here indicate that the North Koreans may be getting ready to test what's called a Musadan intermediate ballistic missile, or they may be testing the engine for one of those missiles. If that's the case, it is worrisome because the Musadan could be made into a mobile ballistic missile system, and the U.S. and its allies would have difficulty tracking that in the field.